Hi guys, welcome back. So today is a pretty chill day. Today it's Saturday. I'm just going to put on some lip balm. My favorite one is Lip Butter Nivea. I always do this right before I start doing my makeup because I like my lips to be really soft and moisturized by the time I get to my lips. And I did my eyebrows off of camera because they take forever and I really need to concentrate when I do them. And I don't want this video to be super duper long, and they weren't really cooperating today, so yeah, I'm trying out a new product. I bought the Benefit brow, tinted brow. So I'm trying it out, and usually whenever I try something new, I kind of have to get used to it, so yeah. And then I'm going to moisturize my face with my Laneige, I don't know how you pronounce this. I got it at Target. It's the Water Bank Moisture Cream. I'm just going to moisturize my skin because it's very dry right now. And this cream is awesome. Oh my god. Again? Hate flies. I look so weird with just my eyebrows. I look like an old, mean lady. Ugh. So the eyeshadows that I'm going to use today are mostly Makeup Geek. And the first color that I'm going to go in with is this Peach Smoothie. And this is a brand new color for me. Actually, let me rewind just a little bit. I'm going to go in with White Lies. I'm going to start off with this first because I want to highlight my brow bone before I go in with the transition color because it helps with the blending. So I'm just going to take White Lies, and since I'm so fair, White Lies is actually a really good highlight for me because it doesn't look white. It kind of just gives me that really nice highlight, if that makes any sense. I don't even know. Sometimes I'm talking and I don't even know if I'm making sense to you guys. But I'm just cleaning off my brush. And I'm going to take White Lies. It's a matte white. And I'm just going to place it right underneath the arch of my brow. So you can see that it doesn't show up like super duper white, but it still gives me that really nice highlight. Obviously, if you're darker complexion, you would use something that is just a little bit lighter than your natural skin tone. You wouldn't use the white. But you can see on me it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to put this underneath the brow. And then I'm going to go in with Peach Smoothie. And I'm using this really large, fluffy blending brush for this. This is one of my favorite brushes, and I actually got this in an Ipsy My Glam bag. You can see here that it says My Glam. So it was back in the day when they called it the My Glam when I got it. And I'm just going to put this in the crease, and this is going to be my transition color. So I love this for a transition, especially for me since I'm so fair. This is like the perfect color for me because you can barely see it. It doesn't show up super duper dark, but it's enough color to give you that nice warmth on the lid. So today is Saturday, like I mentioned before. It's going to be a pretty chill day for me. I'm actually going to do my sister-in-law's makeup for homecoming. And then after that, I pretty much have the day free. And my husband and I are really into this show on Amazon. We have Amazon Prime, so we just go on there sometimes and watch shows. And we found this really good show called My Ghost Story. And I'm so into that. I love ghost stories. And this is a really good show because sometimes like you can go either way. You can watch a ghost show that is super corny and it's like not even that good, or there's ones that are actually really good, and this one is, like, you get into it. Okay, so that's pretty much it with the peach smoothie. I kind of just put it in the transition very lightly. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC 217 brush. And then I'm taking the color Cupcake, which looks like this. It is a beautiful mauve color that I am loving. It's like the best color for fall. So I'm going to take that with the 217 and I'm going to put that right in the crease, right below the peach smoothie. And the key to making it super duper blended and making it look really soft is going back and forth with the brushes. So now I'm going to go back with this really large blending brush. So you just kind of have to go back and forth until they blend really well together. And right now you can't really even see anything. Like, I can't see anything. It's not that dark. But when we put the darker colors in, it's going to make a big difference. So it kind of just warms it up just a tiny bit, not too much. So back to that show. That show's really good. And I'm just like super excited to watch. I have a kind of an obsessive personality. When I like something, I just want to watch it all day. Like this show, I can just see myself watching it all day and wanting to go through every single episode. I do that like with Orange is the New Black, House of Cards on Netflix, because they'll come out with the whole season. So you can just sit there and watch show after show after show. You don't have to wait every week to watch a new episode. So I have a feeling that tonight I'm just going to be watching my ghost stories all day. And it's perfect since like it's October, Halloween. Okay. And now I'm going to go in with this very beautiful color by Makeup Geek as well. This one is called Burlesque, and it is beautiful. I love this color. I was on the hunt for a really nice kind of plum burgundy color, and this is just perfect for this really nice warm smoky eye. I'm going to take it with a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pack that on the lid. And what I'm going to do with this color is I'm going to get most of it right on the outer part. So I want it to be really packed on right here. And then as I move closer into the inner tear duct, I want it to fade. But I want most of it to be right here. I just love this color so much. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the 217. And I'm just going to blend that into the crease. And then I'm slowly going to blend it and kind of melt it into those other colors. And then again, you can go back with the fluffier brush, really blend out the edges. So you're kind of like just doing this dance between brushes. So like when I'm doing my makeup, I always have the brushes kind of just in my hand with the mirror, and then I just switch off between them. If I just want a little bit more color, then I'll grab this brush to pack on the color, and then I'll get the 217 to blend. So it's just this little dance that you do between brushes to really make everything look seamless and flawless. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Rose, which is this one right here. It's very pretty. I love this color, especially for the inner tear duct highlight. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit right here. Just kind of, I always need to brighten up this area just a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with my NYX Epic Black Mousse Liner. Okay, like it doesn't want to focus. There we go. I really like this stuff because it's super matte. It's very creamy. So it works really good. And I'm just going to do a wing liner. Not too dramatic. I don't want my wing to be super flicked out. And this part I always have to kind of concentrate. The only thing with this eyeliner is that you kind of have to work with it super fast because once it sets, it doesn't really move anymore. So that's the only thing, is that you kind of have to work really fast. It's pretty good. And then usually around this part I will do my face before I do the rest of my eyes. Well, actually, let me put on some mascara and my lashes. I'm not even going to curl my lashes. I'm just going to add some mascara to them because I'm going to be putting on some false lashes. So the mascara that I'm using is this Miss Manga by L'Oreal. It's not really my favorite. It just makes my lashes really clumpy. But, oh my god, what the heck? I think I'm going to have to close my window right now. It's not really my favorite mascara, so that's why I just kind of use it whenever I'm going to put on false lashes. Because for me, it just makes my lashes super clumpy and spidery looking, and that's not the look I'm going for. So, that's why I just use it for whenever I'm putting on false lashes, because it doesn't really matter. I just put it on mascara first so that they are easier to blend with the false lashes. The lashes that I'm going to use today are these here. They're called Noir Fairy, and they're from House of Lashes. And so these are the ones I'm going to pop on. They're really, really pretty, wispy, full. I'm really liking this brand of lashes, so I'm going to try some other ones. I want to get the bottom lashes in Precious. I was actually thinking of doing some sort of video where I can share with you guys my wish list, things that I want to buy in the future, because I think it would be kind of cool to share with you guys, like, oh, I want to get this product, just in case you guys already have it. You can kind of tell me, is it worth buying? Should I just skip it? Or, you know, it'd be kind of cool to exchange wish list, and you guys can even help me out. Let me know, like, oh, don't even get that, it's not that good, or, you know. One of the things on my wish list is I want to get the Tamara palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, because Anastasia is going to be coming out with some single eyeshadows in November, and I really wanted to get one of the palettes just to kind of get a test run of the formulas and see if it's good before I like go crazy and buy all the single eyeshadows. I have a feeling they're going to be really good though, because so far all the Anastasia products I've tried are really good quality. So I'm really excited about that. Really excited about the single eyeshadows. And they come in 9 finishes, I think, which is really cool. You get a really wide variety. So whenever I put on lashes, I put a very small amount of glue. So you can see here. See, I put a tiny bit of glue. You don't really need a lot. And I bought the House of Lashes glue. Sorry, my camera's like focusing and then unfocusing. But I bought this glue, right, because people were saying that it was a really good glue, and so I tried it out, and honestly I didn't really like it because it's kind of weird. It doesn't dry. It stays tacky, if that makes sense. So like I'll put on my lashes, and then throughout the day it'll be like tacky still, and I didn't like that. It doesn't really dry. I might give it another chance, but just the few times that I used it, I wasn't really liking that it didn't completely dry and set. Oh, and it was super hard to get off too. It would stay on my lash line and the glue wouldn't come off. You see how easy that was to put on for me? Like I just put it on, boom, done. I do have a video in the description box on how I apply false lashes if you want to see more in detail, but I kind of just gave you a really short rundown on it. You just put, the trick is to really put a small amount of glue, because if you put too much, it's going to take forever to get tacky, and then you're just going to have a big old glob of glue on your lash line, and it's not going to stick as well. But that's mainly like the biggest trick. And also for me, it's really easy to put them on with tweezers instead of my hand or my fingers. Instead of like popping them on like this, I find like for me, tweezers is way easier. So again, just a little bit of glue. Just a little bit of glue. And I also, since these have a really thick band, you can kind of mess with them a little bit, and I like to really curl them. See that? So they're not so flat. I like to curl them so that they kind of hug my lash line. And then I'll grab them right at the base. Just like that. And then you can kind of tell when they're ready to apply, because the glue will start to get a little bit transparent. And then that's when you'll know that they are good to go. And then I always kind of like push them up just a little bit while they're drying. Kind of flip them up, so you can really get the full effect. So that's it. That's it for my lashes. Now I'm going to do the face. Kind of zoom me out. Okay. And the foundation that I've been really liking is the Maybelline Dream Wonder. And the one that I use for my video, I use the Creamy Natural. This one is a little bit too dark for me. Just a little tiny bit, but I actually like it because it gives me a nice kind of glow. Glow's not really a good word. Like, it just kind of makes me look a little bit more tan. So that's why I like to use it. I haven't self-tanned my body, which I should do so that it blends better, but it's still okay for like tutorial purposes and stuff. And I just get it. You have to shake it up really good before you use it, and then I just get it and put it a little bit on the back of my hand. And then it's kind of messy, so I'll take whatever like foundation is around the lid. I'll just take it with my finger and put that on my face. That's the only thing I don't like about this foundation, is the packaging. But other than that, it's really good. And then I just kind of blend it. See, it's a little bit dark, but it's like I can still work with it. It's still okay. As long as I blend it down my neck really good, I can get away with it. And I got some on my hair. But I really like this foundation because it's super lightweight. It has really good coverage. Like, you can see that it covers really well. And it has like a really nice matte finish. It kind of even feels like a powder sometimes when you're putting it on. And it looks really good in pictures. Like, I noticed that when I take pictures with this foundation, it looks really good. But you should always moisturize, because I have a feeling like it would cling to dry spots. So that's why I always moisturize my skin right before I put this on, and you're good to go. I always leave this area blank because I'm going to highlight, and I don't like to cake on products if it's not necessary, so I always leave this blank. And then I'm just going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime. This is in the color Radiant Rose. And I'm just going to highlight my face with this one. And I just do like little steps like that. Over here too, little steps. Down the bridge of my nose. A little upside down triangle. A little bit on the chin. And it looks like it's a lot, but once I blend it out, it looks really good. And I'm just using this brush here. I'm just going to use the pointed like foundation brush. And then I'm just going to pat it and then blend it out. Oh, I forgot a step. I forgot to use my professional. So going back to these like ghost stories, I've always loved listening to people's ghost stories because, I guess a little fun fact, my house that I grew up in was actually haunted, and so I love reading articles about ghost stories, or even, you know, watching shows about ghost stories, because I think it's so interesting. And I do believe in ghosts. I mean, a lot of people are skeptical and they don't believe in that stuff, but you know, I obviously had a house that was haunted, so I believe it because I experienced it for myself. So I really like watching stuff like that to see like and hear about other people's experiences. It would probably be really fun for me to do a video, like share with you guys my ghost story. Let me know in the comments below if you guys would be interested in that, like if you want me to tell you my ghost stories. Now I'm going to go in with my Sonia Kashuk contour stick. It's like this. And I'm just going to put it in just a little bit. Like I just put a small mark because this stuff is really, really potent. So just maybe like, what is that, like an inch? And then I do little dots around the hairline. Just like that. I do a dot underneath my nose. And then I do a couple of dots underneath the chin and a little bit on the side of my chin. You can see that? So I put most of the product right here because this stuff is really potent. I had to learn that the hard way. So you don't really need a lot of product. And then I'm going to go in with my, if I can find it, Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm just going to start bringing the product in. Kind of want to stop halfway, like right about there, and then blend it up just like this in circular motions. And then even a little, I even bring it a little bit down, just a tiny bit, but most of the product right up here, because I just bring it down just a tiny bit just to blend, because I don't want it to look like a line, like just a mark. I want it to blend really well. And then I kind of even hug the cheekbone, so I kind of curve it up a little bit, so it's like hugging my cheekbone, and it's not so like straight down. See there? And then see how once you blend it out, it looks really, really soft. You can always go in with a little bit more product if you want to darken that up a little bit, which I probably will in a little bit. So going back to, what I was saying before, let me know if you guys are interested in hearing some ghost stories, because I love ghost stories. I would love to hear your guys's. If you guys can do a video about your ghost stories, I would love to watch them. So let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in hearing some of my ghost stories. I can do like a little series just for Halloween. Like, because I have a whole bunch actually. I have a whole bunch of ghost stories that are really interesting. It's weird because like I don't, it's hard for me to get into the Halloween spirit, like to do Halloween makeup and stuff, but I'm always down for some ghost stories. So you see how really subtle it is? And it blends so perfectly. I love this stuff. I love it. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit more in the cheek, just a little bit more. And then whatever is left on the brush, I'll just slightly, just really softly do it on the sides of the nose. I don't like putting product directly on the nose because this is really warm. And it doesn't really cast a shadow. You kind of just can really just see the product. So I just very softly, very lightly do it. And then that's pretty much it. That's how I use my contour stick. For blush, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Geek Spellbound blush. Today I'm going to use a new highlighter. This is Cindy Lou Manizer from the Balm. It looks like this. And I wanted to get this one because I really like the Chloe Kardazzle palette highlight, because it's kind of like a dusty rose type of shine. So I wanted to get this to try it out, see if it's similar. So I'm just going to get that and put that on the very top of my cheeks. Honestly, it's not giving me enough highlight. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia contour kit. Can't find it. I think this would be a lot better as a blush, not so much as a highlight, because it's super duper subtle. You can barely see it. And I'm the type of person that really loves like boom, glow. I'm just gonna go in with the Kim Kardazzle highlight. It looks like this. Because I can't find my Anastasia one. I'm just gonna put that on the highlight. And yeah, that's a lot better. I like that better. This one has a lot of gold in it though, but it's still good. And then that's pretty much it for the face. I'm going to go ahead and finish my under eye area. So I'm going to put some of that rose gold right in the tear duct. And I got this brush in my Ipsy bag. It is a crease slash shadow brush by Crown Brushes. If you guys are interested, it's a really good brush. And then I'm going to go in with the color Burlesque from Makeup Geek. And I'm trying to be very careful. And put it right underneath the lower lash line. Try not to get any fallout. And then I'm just going to really smoke it out. And then what I like about this brush is that I could go in with because it's double-sided. So it kind of has that pencil brush right here. And then on this side, it has this really nice flat eyeshadow brush. So I like to go in with this one and really smoke it out and blend it. And then the same thing that we did with the lid, I want most of the color to be on the outer half. I want it to be really saturated and dark on the outside corner. These double-sided brushes make your life a lot easier. You know what? What one of these makeup brush companies need to do is they need to make a double-sided brush. What the heck, where are they? Oh. Oh no! Please, 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 please,
Mommy,
please.
Mommy, what happened?
My eyeshadows fell.
Oh, I see it. So.
Thank you, baby Jesus. No, don't touch them. Thank you, baby Jesus. They're okay. They're okay. I'm sorry, babies. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, my babies.
I'm sorry, babies.
My poor babies.
I'm biting this.
I dropped them.
I dropped one.
I dropped my babies. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, get out of here, mamas. So what I was trying to say before I almost broke all my eyeshadows was that one of these makeup brushes or makeup brush companies should make a double sided brush of these two. Like a large fluffy blending brush and then something like the 217. That would be awesome.
No, she's gone. No, she's gone.
Okay, shh. I know because you wiped it off. Wait. Okay, maybe I should just put these away before I break them. Oh my god. That could have been an epic fail of all time. So for my lower lashes, I really like using the Sonia Kashuk mascara for my lower lashes, specifically because it's a drier formula and I have a problem with my mascara going on the tops of my cheeks. And so I like this because it's really dry and it just gives my lower lashes lots and lots of volume. I really, I wasn't really thinking about this when I did this look on myself, but I really like the way it brings out the color of my eyes. It just makes them really brown, like a softer brown. This eyeshadow in particular would look amazing on green eyes because it's more of like a redder tone or warm. Because I know from my sister has really green eyes and whenever she wears like a pink, her eyes, they pop like insane. And so I think I should do this eye look on her actually. It would make her eyes pop like crazy. She actually has a scary colored green eyes actually. They're kind of scary because they're like a light lime, not really lime, but like a green with yellow in it. So sometimes she can look a little bit possessed, which is scary. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in me doing like makeup tutorials on other people other than myself. And I will try to get some volunteers. Because you'll be surprised, a lot of people don't want to be on camera. Like, they don't want to show themselves without makeup or anything. Which is understandable, but sometimes it can be hard. So that's it for the eyes. It's pretty simple. It's not too many eyeshadows. And I think it's a beautiful smoky eye for like fall. I love this warm burgundy smoky look. And then the lashes are just bomb. I love them. And just so you guys know, I'm recreating the look that I had in my September favorites because a lot of people liked it. So this is what I did for that video. And now I'm going to finish off the lips with my NYX retractable lip liner in Nude. And then on top of that, I'm going to do the Simply Nude cream lip cream in Fairest. So I'm going to do these two. So this is the completed look. Hopefully you guys liked this makeup tutorial and enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to hear some ghost stories, if you guys want me to do some tutorials on other people other than myself. Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video, please like it. And yeah, I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.